And we're back, halftime at Key Arena. Larry Bird is with us from French Lick, Indiana, and Magic Johnson from Beverly Hills, and Julius Erving just to my right. Let's resume the conversation. Larry, we know that this Bulls team is on the short list of the great teams of all time. But what about the overall quality of the NBA in the mid-90s? How do you think it stacks up to a decade or so ago?
Well, I think the expansion teams has really hurt the league. I think it's depleted some of the talent in our league. But, you know, you got to give the Bulls all the credit in the world. They've won a number of games, and it looks like they're going to win the NBA championship. So you got to give them all the credit in the world. They're a great basketball team. They got 3 players, and Jordan and Pippen and Rodman, that are very focused, and they come to play every night. They're tough, and they got a chance to do something no one's ever done before, and you have to give them all the credit in the world.
Doc?
I think, Bob, one of the things you got to consider when you talk about this Bulls team is that all year long they've been giving the fans of the basketball world a glimpse of the future, what the NBA is going to be like in the 21st century. It's going to be an international league, and they have 2 of the 3 best American players on their team. They have the best player ever playing from Croatia. They have the best player ever from the country of Australia. So we're getting a sneak preview of what it's going to be like in the 21st century.
And one last question for Magic before we get out of here. If, in fact, they're giving us a glimpse of the future, they're also connected to the past, Magic, because they play with an appreciation for the game and the proper approach that I know makes old-timers feel good about their success. Not that you're an old-timer necessarily.
Well, there's no question about it. You know, I am so excited about when I watch Chicago, because look at the team. They're made up of veteran players and role players who know their role. They have 3 superstars. The other players play their role. And they're going to teach the Orlando Magic, the Seattle Supersonics, the other young teams, really teaching them how to win and how to play basketball on the highest level. And that's why I love watching the Chicago Bulls, because there's Ron Harper, who I'm happy for. They got James Edwards, John Sally, all these guys, along with Kerr and Bushler. They're all on one page, and they're all for one goal. And if these young teams can understand that and get to that point, then like Julius said, the 21st century in the NBA is going to be exciting. So take note, young players, especially the Lakers and all these teams who are trying to get to that point. Look at the Bulls and figure out why they're winning this championship and why they won so many games this year.
Magic, as always, a pleasure. Thanks to you and to Larry Bird in French Lick, Indiana. We appreciate it. Always great to talk with both of you, and Julius Erving as well. One other note.